season. And we're brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to... Here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week. And the team well, won the ball game, bottom line.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. The numbers for him from a week ago, 20 carries, 59 yards.
And we all know he had a big... See if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Cruz. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. Very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things off. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and then your offense has to keep pace.
And inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This one he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
At After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that foot, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point forthcoming.
Uh-oh.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off
What the
of.
fucking bullshit was that, man?
And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Cruz looking to throw on second down. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw on second down. Cruz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Cruz. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Huffman. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Let's go. Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so there's no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive in making plays.
Room here to run. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, touchdown number 22 on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch yourself afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum? Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Cruz to throw. To throw on 2nd down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He completes it to Bryant. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And they give this time to the tailback. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Oh, what?
There's a first down throw that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Bucs 24-yard line.
The last catch short of marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
What the fuck?
It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept though at jarring it free.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Second and 2. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, nothing. What's up, man?
Incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught last time unable to.
I'm sorry. I'm playing Madden, so the mic keeps going up and down, man. So.
They've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
What the fuck kind of bullshit was that, man? Why you throw it behind the fucking line of scrimmage, man?
Wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers
God damn, man. That's just fucking ridiculous.
Run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Okay, Harris or Harriet should be open on this one.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. And that's going to be good for another first down.
So you played the Masters earlier, man?
16. We remind you that coming up at halftime,
how'd you do?
We'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because
Yeah, man.
his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs
still running.
finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
You talking about last night? Yeah, you guys were fucking both playing, man. I had nothing going on. I have a new book that came out I've been reading. So. Ant was getting pissed off. You know, I didn't. Did he end up winning? He should have, man.
And it's 21-3.
I think he expects unreal expectations of his players, man. You know?
By a 7-yard run.
You know, he expects them to do shit that they shouldn't be able to do. That pisses him off. Fuck! Your headphones should shoot up every time you go into Madden and a play starts too, don't they?
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
That shit gets annoying, man.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep
Oh, come on.
where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not 4 verts? One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Cruz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
This is too easy.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD.
I'm broadcasting my game. You would rather let me share screen it?
That's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
Huh?
They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to watch it, it's cool.
Defense gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering, already. Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
Watch, I missed.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a bit. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch. Fournette making his way back out there, and he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you,
Okay,
I
Harriet
have no idea how
or
many
Clinton
yards I
should
had.
be open on this
Those
one.
guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense.
Okay, got a fucking blitz coming on.
Time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
What?
Look at the scoreboard. You'd think they'd be pretty...
It was a stupid pass, but I think he caught it. No. If he got his foot down, he would have caught it.
comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Yeah, passing her.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Yeah.
He had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
He's forced out of bounds behind.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage is solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Come on, man. What kind of fucking route running was that, man? You're 99 route running. What are you fucking doing? Fucking. Come on.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it was.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up.
What are they fucking running the other way for, man?
Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to be down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there at 22. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on.
Well, that's what I call the answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things up, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Blankenship out for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk it. another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen, assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Cruz now from the gun on third down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Cruz. He'll find Bryant. It's tight end. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward.
Come on, Sharp.
The good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, it's hard to execute against them.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this
I'm still playing.
About 2 out of 3.
But yeah, the game's over. I got my backups in. It's third quarter.
Get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
Yeah, I'll be around.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of
come on, man.
This one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
He threw it straight to the fucking linebacker on that one, man.
Downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn.
Come on, rookie. What's wrong with you?
The safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety.
What's wrong with you?
The throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things
You
up.
can't lose to a punk, motherfucker.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Charles, you said... Earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he gets it up past the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off the game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays.
39-yard line.
2nd and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down. It's a gain there of 21 yards.
It certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, Montgomery.
Oh, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? You just stopped running, dude. What the fuck? Come on. Look at this. The guy just fucking stops running. Come on, man. You had the fucking...
I think what you're saying is they don't...
That was a touchdown, but you fucking punk ass quit running, man.
Red zone that you've given up points now. Those are precious, so you have to learn from those.
Fuck.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, Cruz.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
With the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helping.
Fuck.
That's their turn to take it downfield.
Holding.
Receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
First down.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Fournette on the counter. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Montgomery.
What the fuck, man? 2 of you?
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, no takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Going for it all. Just has been a one-sided affair.
Dig in, let's go.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A good start to the drive here. So it's caught out on the left side. And he'll be pulled down.
Come on, Alexander, what are you doing, man?
As well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of...
Holy shit! How many fucking sacks you guys gonna give up, man? Come on, man. These guys fucking suck.
They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, Montgomery. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Operating from the gun, Montgomery. On springs free, Montgomery loses it. And one of the whistles for...
How many fucking sacks? That's 5 fucking sacks you fuckers are giving up, man.
In a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
You fucking punk asses are fucking up, man.
Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Montgomery. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
He ran out of bounds.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tampa Bay, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.